Hello, hello, is there anybody there? Right, okay, I'm just going to go and make a drink. There's nobody here at the moment. So, I'm going to stick a video on. Not going to be on for long, I've got to go out, so. Got to get ready. Someone at the back door, hold on. Watch out, watch out. Is it a centre replacement? Yeah, you remember when it was taken? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Extra wear. Yeah. All right, thank you. Bye. Jack, can you just tell people that Mommy's just making a cup of tea?
Okay, I can't talk properly to Mommy. Well, most of the can't talk.
Okay, there's a couple of people in chat, so just making a cuppa. Jack, just tell people I'm just making a cup of tea.
Hey! And we're making a cup of tea.
Cheers, mate.
She'll be back with a cup of tea, eventually. And she'll get a video on.
Oh, they can hear me. I'm listening to myself back. Oh, I didn't know you could hear me. Hello, everybody. Tell them where we're going today, bud.
We are going to the... where are we going again?
We're going to the opticians to get your eye looked.
Oh yeah, the talk. We're going to the Octidon. My favourite place in the whole world. Octidon. Lol.
And then we're going to get you some football boots.
Yeah.
You're starting football on Monday, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then we're going to McDonald's as a little treat.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to McDonald's.
Mummy's getting you a McDonald's because you've got to be brave and have the drops in your eyes when you go to the place to get your eyes tested.
Okay.
Hello Wyatt, hello Scully, hello JT,
Oh, damn it.
hello Cosmic, hello Black Page, and I have a question. I'm nearly done, just making a cup. I'm 2 rooms away, you can hear me well.
Mommy, if I say I didn't hear you, Mommy, so I talk that and I hear you.
Yeah, but the microphone isn't as powerful as Jack's is.
Yet.
Can you be squeaking because you can hear me making a cup of tea?
Take your down. Take your down. Okay. What are you doing? Where's the man with the tight breast down?
Oh, you know, Rupert, come here. Rupert there. Good boy.
Behind me? No, it would not behind me. It was definitely behind me. Whoa.
Jack, stop talking because they want the microphone.
I know, Mommy.
No, Sid.
Okay.
Massaging the tea bag to get all the best bits out.
Okay, you massage the tea bag until they're fully massaged.
Yeah. Right, put it in. Jack, ask people to hit the like button, bud,
Hit the like button.
please.
Yeah, everyone hit that like button,
Please.
please. If you want more videos going out.
Well, we've got to say please, you know that, mate. It's not like
Yeah, don't know.
you forget.
Yeah.
Good night, bud, and come in.
Okay.
God, Dave, you're up late, mate. Dave White Earp should be in bed. Right then, I'm back. Oscar, I've paid you, I've fed you. Hello, everybody. I apologise. Just making a quick cuppa. Bloody echo. Nearly wig. Oh my god. Right, okay. Hello. What, Oscar? No. What do you want? Not got anything. We've only got hay. I mean, you've got hay. I've only got a cup of tea. What do you want? Right, okay, let's get back into the stream. I apologise. I really do. Hello, everybody. Ah, Blake. Hello. How you doing, my friend? It's 3:30 a.m. for me. I'm going back to bed, but wanted to say hello. Ah, hello, mate. You okay? Good. Thanks so much for coming in, Blake. Your music's doing really well. Yeah, I thought your channel would. I thought the last time I looked at your channel, you had like 400 or 500 subscribers. I went back and there was like, turn that down a bit, mate. 700. So sorry, I got mixed up. Right. Sorry about the lateness, mate. Guys, honestly, it's like trying to do 1,000 things. So I set the stream for 11:30 our time. Hanging in there. Good to hear. You're brilliant. You should be on America's Got Talent. Do they still do that? So, chest. I set the stream up for 11:30, and then I realised that Jack had an accident, should we say, with one of the bunnies had an accident, and then you trod in it, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was a bit of a
I
disaster.
don't want to say what material, what I get them.
We don't want to say, but we've got a very poorly bunny. Scooby-Doo is very poorly. He's on antibiotics, got a really bad tummy. So I won't go into details, but it's a bit of a disaster. Then I had to sort that out, clean that up. Then I went, oh, I need to make a cuppa. But then I went to make a cup of tea, and then Oscar reminded me I hadn't hayed him. So I went and hayed him, did the food, and then I was like, oh no, I'm live. So then I went and made a cup of tea. So I apologise profusely for that very bizarre first 5 minutes. But Jack did well. He didn't you, Jack? Yeah. So we've got to go out in a bit. So I've probably only got till about another 45 minutes. Do you want to go for a nap before we go?
No.
Are you sure? You're going to have a nap in the car?
Yeah, I'll have a nap in the car.
Okay, because you've not slept much last night. So, okay. So Jack's got to go back to get his eyes tested. It's his first time not under the hospital, so I think they're going to send him back. I did speak to the hospital yesterday for you, Jack, by the way. So he's got to go and get his eyes tested, and he knows he knows he's got to have eye drops in, and he doesn't like it. So
But I had to do it for McDonald's.
yeah, I said if you do that, I will let you have a McDonald's.
Yes.
Because it's a treat, but you can't have the bun because you can celiac can't have gluten. So you can have cucumber lettuce and the patty and some fries. Right then, anyway, and then we've got to go. Jack's starting football on Monday, so he's going to football, aren't you, bud? So we've got to go and get you some boots.
I don't know what with a helicopter.
Wow. Right, we've only got, Jack, I've only got 10 minutes left of April Fool's Day in the UK, so we need to, thank you, Blake. Right, okay, let's do a proper hello, and then I've read some funny stories already.
Okay.
JT, right, shh, okay. JT, good to see you, my friend. How's your friend? I know he was very poorly. Scully, how you doing, my friend? Are you okay? I've not been to your channel for a bit. I'm due a visit. I can only go back as far as this message. So if you've messaged me before that, I'm not being rude. We've got Dave. Hello, mate. You should be in bed. What time is it there? You 6 hours behind. So you're the same as Blake. I've 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. God, you're. Hang on a minute. You're 6 hours behind us, aren't you? So what is it about? 5:30 in the morning or something? Oh my God. You should be in bed for 4, 5:30. Anyway, Dave, thank you for coming in. As always, very good guys, Dave. Very good friend. Yeah, I've just realised, Blake, you are, aren't you? You're on the West Coast. So then we've got Cosmic War Toad. I think you're talking to Ninny. All right, Min. Do you mean Nin? Could you hear him squeaking because he heard the kettle? And then we've got Blake. Hey, guys. Oh, is that your dog? Oh. Hi, Penny. Hi, at 3:30. Yeah, go back to bed. Get some sleep. I woke up at about 4, and then I went back. I said hello to Troubled Minds, popped in, said hello, and then says I'm going back to bed. So don't blame you, bud. Maybe I haven't seen you in a while there. Thanks. Yeah. I do watch. I just sometimes don't comment because what can you really say to drumming apart from awesome or brilliant? But I do like watching your videos, and especially when your little girl comes in. It's so cute. Just trying to wrap my head around what happened with it's so ridiculous how evil it became. There's so many of the who's, so I think I know what you're talking about, and yeah, not cool. Oh, thank you so much, Blake. I'm on the West Coast. Sit on the net. Me bestie's here. How you doing, mate? You okay? Oh, your dog's named Jack.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's convenient. 5:45. Are you up now, mate? Or you? Because I know you get up really early, don't you, Dave? Have you got yourself a cuppa? You don't call it a cuppa in America, do you? A quaffy, but that's the East Coast. My dog named Jack. Ah, what breed is it? He's cute. Your voice sounds so good today. Oh, thank you. Ninny Week. He did. Did you hear him squeaking? So anyway, that start to the show was not anything to do with April Fools. That was just genuinely even a typical stream of Penny Bunny, because nothing goes right and everything goes wrong. Nothing goes to plan, but that is the fun, isn't it? If I tried to make the most perfect stream in the world, something would happen. Mine and Paz's streams are the best because something always happens, from ghosts to EVPs to demons to electrocuted rabbits. All sorts of stuff will go on when me and Paz go live. Anywho, I'm here now, and that was just that was nothing to do with April Fools. So I'm going to look at the news because in the UK, it's only till midday, I think. This is why I'm like, oh God, I'm going to miss it all. We know that there's going to be some funny stories in the newspapers. Now, I love looking at the newspapers at April Fools because what they do, they put some normal stories in that are just absolutely obscene but true, with obviously April Fools. So let's have a look and see what we can work out what's real. If it's to do with Russia, we know they're not going to do anything. because we know they don't have a sense of humour in that way. So if it's woke, you're not allowed to do that. But there's one here, right. 6 people arrested in Essex as protest group block key oil terminals. April the 1st. So again, we don't know whether this is an April Fool. I think it's real because they've got a photo. So we'll go back. I think probably the best one to do is probably the newspapers. The newspapers are the best. So let's go to the Sun. Remember, it's just a bit of fun. I thought I'd do it on this channel because there's going to be some really wacky stories, and some of them may actually be true. So we may actually see I got abducted by an alien, and he may actually believe that, and it would be in the newspaper anyway. Right, behind enemy lines. Okay, so we know that is going to be real. So anything Ukraine related we'll ignore. New clues Putin may have cancer. If that's an April Fool, that's sick. We've had some more jets over us today, but they were just training jets. I miss hearing you. Thank you. I've not really streamed. Yeah, he texted me the other day. Keep it real. Yeah, always, Sid, always. I love you, mate. Honestly, I can't wait to meet you. You and Mr. Underbelly. I'm meeting Mr. Underbelly soon. And Nick as well, next week. I don't know if it's Wednesday. I'm hoping Wednesday. Thursday is probably going to be... He goes to Homestead class on a Thursday. And he missed it yesterday because of the snow. So Wednesday... Nick, if you're listening, love, are you free on Wednesday, love? Or maybe Tuesday? Scully, you're so sweet. Yeah, I'm sorry I've not been streaming much, Dave. There's been a number of things. YouTube, drama, family life, animals. Just, yeah, doing less YouTube. I was doing like a stream every other day. Some weeks I'd do one a day, but usually it's one every other day. Then some weeks I'd have a whole week off. And then I'm always on Telegram. You know that, mate. You can get me on Telegram. And you've also got me on Facebook, though I don't use Facebook. But I'm always about if you need me, because I'm always there for everybody. If you want a chinwag. Heard from Paz. Now, I do need to speak to Paz because he messaged me the other day, bless him, and he was like, are you okay? I've not heard from you. And I was like, yeah. And he says, do you want to go live? And I said, I can't. I'm in bed. I've been having early nights. Does you the world of good. I'm still tired, though. I only had 6.5 hours. Right, anyway, so let's see whether there's any more silly stories. So, I can't see any. Are they not doing April Fools anymore? Have they lost their sense of humour because we've got a baby being eaten by a dog, which is just ridiculous and awful? I don't even want to think about that. Okay, this one looks like it could be an April Fool's. But yeah, I thought I'd do it on this channel because if we have any really silly spacey ones, we know. Okay, Box Unclever. Drivers warned to expect an avalanche of fines after major change to yellow box rules. Councils across England will soon be able to issue fees for moving traffic offences, including making an illegal turn, driving the wrong way down a one-way street, or misusing a yellow box. This probably is real. So it's looking like they're not doing it, which is just... hang on. Lewis Hamilton retirement fears. That'll be real. Yeah, here we go. What's this? April Fool's Gold. The newspapers used to have a sense of humour. It's looking like they no longer do. Let's have a look at the old Daily Star, my favourite newspaper. You've been poorly. I have been poorly as well. Thank you. My chest is very careful, mate. Very rough. It's quite bad, actually. Got a bit of fluid on it again. Apparently, a Russian oil refinery's gone up in flames. Greta Thunberg will be going mad. Yeah. I don't see her outside the Chinese embassy, though, do you? The CO2 from the UK is like a little dot, a minuscule dot. And the thing is, we need CO2. This is what I don't get. They make out like zero CO2 is needed. Anyone with a fish tank will see that if you have too much oxygen and you don't have enough CO2, you end up with algae and stuff growing because you need CO2. It's a balance. It's a fine balance. It's ridiculous. It's the same thing with the wokies and with the whites. There's too many white people. We need to get rid of white people and get more. I don't say coloured. I think coloured is really, really. I do, mate, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going. I find coloured quite offensive, and all the black people I know find it offensive as well. So I'm not going to say that. They're not coloured. Everyone's a colour. We're coloured. We're white or pink. You know, Chinese people have got a colour. Everyone's got a bloody colour. It's ridiculous. Anyway, black people, Asian people, then they need more of them and less white people. But really, you need a balance. You need you need CO2. You need everything. I'll be all right, Sid, honestly, but thank you. My main thing I need is my steroid inhaler that I keep forgetting to take. Thank you to the lovely Louise if you're watching. I did ring the optician because we're going soon. I did whatever you asked me to do, I did, I think. Anyway, let's have a gander. This is the Daily Star, and we are 1 minute away from. Isn't this open properly? Hang on. Here we go. Right, this is probably going to be some April Fools in here, hopefully, anyway. More full route. Football's 9 best April Fool pranks, including Rooney's Liverpool tattoo and Ferdinand as Man United boss. So, looks like because it's hit midday, they're going to tell us now which ones were fake and which ones were real. It's April Fool's Day, meaning football clubs, players and media outlets will be trying its best to dupe their fans, followers and readers with some zany stories. Here are 9 of the best. So, Wayne Rooney with a mocked-up image of a Liverpool tattoo, because he's an Everton fan and he played for Everton. That wasn't real. England give the 1966 ball to Germany. So they're now going to tell us all the fake ones. More football stuff. Ferdinand as United manager. So these are all football related. Jack, stop it. That's the problem now, is that we've missed the bloody cut-off. The dark side of the PORN. I'm not going to read that because there is a child. What else? Ryan Reynolds agrees to play in goal for Wrexham after injuries to 3 goalkeepers. Now, again, this could be an April Fool, but it could be real. They do this. They do like to give us some real stuff. Let's see. This has been a Photoshop jobby. Okay, so what are we thinking?
Hello,
real or not?
My name is Rob McElhenney.
Get off. I'm thinking that was fake. This is what I love doing the April. I love doing the April Fool stuff. I think that's fake because if you look, when he first started talking, his mouth wasn't matching, but then it was. But he could have been talking about American football. Hello, Dr. Evil in the house. Stu Ward is here. Hello, good morning. Sid, could you please pass this to the Telegram group, please? Because I didn't have a chance to share it out or anything. So, if you don't mind. Right, okay. Lynn's, hello, darling. So, yeah, we've got Ryan Reynolds going to be in goal for, was it Wrexham, which is like a lower league club in the UK. What do we reckon? Blake's pregnant. What do we reckon? April Fool? I think that they've photoshopped his head on something. I think this is an April Fool. At least the Daily Star are going to take the P. Putin's soldiers caught branding army stupid morons as they poop themselves in battle. Calls intercepted by Jack's laughing. Pooped themselves.
That's a little bit embarrassing.
It is a bit, yeah. Calls intercepted by Ukraine's security service have revealed the low morale of Russian troops on the front line in Ukraine, with one soldier calling his comrades stupid morons. What do we reckon on this one? I don't think this is real either. I think this is another April Fool. He does look a little like he's relieving himself. He's smiling. Can you maybe smell him? What was that? Oh, sorry, Oscar. And he's watching. So there could be something going on here. Everything's bad. Almost no one among us is left. They said we will keep going till the very end. I did say Among Us, but I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Hello, iBogey love. How are you, sweetheart? Are you okay? American football, Sid, or soccer? So we have football. You guys call it soccer. I was told as a kid that soccer is different to football. I've now been told it's not. Can someone help me out here?
Soccer is American style football.
Yeah, I know, but Americans call soccer football, and I'm pretty certain then they call American football their own football, just football, and soccer our football. But I was told as a child that soccer is actually slightly different. The rules are different to football, though you only use your feet. Can someone help me out?
My brain hurts.
My brain hurts too, mate. You sure you don't want to go for a little nap because you've not had much sleep, bud?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm talking.
I know, but I worry about you. Very well, thanks, Pen. Hope you're well, hun. Thanks, darling. Can I just say another thank you to Sid for helping? Was it yesterday or the day before? Thank you, mate. I've put it back into Snoopy's fund. Thank you so much. And if anybody does want to help out, you can, but not Sid. You can buy a coffee or PayPal. So I just want to say a big thank you as well. American football. Oh, I know they're different, darling. No, what I meant is Americans call, right? Obviously, you're an American. So I'm just going to pretend that you're not an American. I'm just going to call Americans as a general. Americans call soccer our version of football, yeah? But I was told as a child that soccer is actually different to our football. It's a different rule. I'm really confused. Hello, Ted. Our footy is the same as US soccer. Right, okay. Isn't that funny how when I was younger that I was told that? Ted is in the house. How you doing, my friend? He is. He's really helped me out. And to be honest with you, I was really upset the other day and I told him something and I thought he was going to be mad at me. And he wasn't. But yeah, anyway, our footy is set. Okay, thank you for that. I'm pretty sure American football is different. I thought, yes, thank you, iBogey. Now there's two different contradictions there. So iBogey's on my thinking. So you're yawning, bud. Lots of games. Come on, go and have a look. Just have it. No, I'm not going to be on here for long, and then I've got to get ready. He woke up really literally early hours, and he's been up ever since. And he usually would have a nap about 1 if he doesn't sleep well, and we're going out, so we can't. And I'm just a bit worried about him. I know I do fuss. I can't help it. I'm a very loving mummy. And guess what, folks? Scooby-Doo and Dandelion have made friends. Do you remember she kept attacking him? Well, I've been spending more time with Scooby-Doo and stroking him and putting my scent on him, saying, I love Doo-Doo. And Dandelion's like, I love Doo-Doo too. Because she's like, well, if Mummy can stroke Doo-Doo, Scooby-Doo, then so can I. And now, guess what? They're cuddling. How good's that? So every time she bullies him, Jack, look at Oscar, quick, he's on your chair. Look, Jack, look. Oscar's sat on Jack's chair like a little king. A lot of games, they do make up the rules. Anyone understand the offside rule? I do. As far as I know, your football and our soccer are the same. I'm definitely not Sportism Mania. Yeah, maybe someone could get the old Google out. Yeah. I actually used to play football when I was about between 11 and 14, 15. I used to play football. I used to go down the football all the time. My mate worked down the Villa, so I used to get free tickets. I've took Jack to the Villa store, but Jack's starting football on Monday. Hello, Dr. David Ball. I've not seen you for ages. Are you okay? I've changed my phone number and I've stopped using all the WhatsApp stuff. You're on Telegram. Are you on Telegram? You are, aren't you? I totally forgot to like, I thought, I bet there's people messaging me. I've stopped using it. I use WhatsApp now just for for Jack's doctors and stuff. I use Telegram. It's so much better. I googled, they're the same. Okay, thanks, Lynn, sweetheart. I would love to do another stream with you, you know, on your common knowledge. It's amazing. Right. What? Dominatrix crushed 30 mice with feet. That can't be real. I'm not even gonna read the rest of that out.
No,
Forget what I've just said.
I'm pretty sure you can't do that, Mummy. I'm pretty sure that would hurt your foot and hurt the fireman.
Jack, it was a joke. Okay, forget all about it. Started reading it and I was like, right, I'm not going to read this one, folks, but I want you to read. I'm going to put the link in. You guys can read it yourself, and then I'm not even going to say, sorry, no Gmail and WhatsApp. I thought you were on Telegram. Let's not get tripped up this afternoon. I know, but maybe Lindsay is playing us up and it's an April Fool and they are different. Not too bad, thank you. He's a good egg, is David Bull. To be honest with you, you never really messaged me on it, did you, much? It was more emails. I actually got rid of it completely, and then I realised that Jack's speech therapist appointments are on it. But I use Telegram. It's so much better. And I'm in there anyway because I check on the group every day and say hello to everybody. And then it's like, it's just easier. The only other way getting me, again, I don't like using it, is Facebook Messenger. I don't use Facebook, but I use Facebook Messenger. Oh, have you, Linz? Well, let's hope so then, love. Or maybe not, say Stu. Oh, well, I don't know, I'm confused. Right, Lindsay's here again, Jack. Have you just woke up again, hon, so you're half asleep? Jack,
yeah.
What does Lindsay need to do to get you and her little boy on Minecraft together? Do you know what she needs to do, or does Daddy need to do? Because Daddy's not here, is he?
I think we have to get hooked up onto a PlayStation Sing.
Okay. She hasn't got a PlayStation though, mate.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
I don't know. I'll get Al, hun. Might get Al to. I'll give you a ring. Anyway, folks, I'm not going to read this one out. Okay. So, I'm going to do Met Police Officer, Police Community Support Officer. So he's like a pretend police. I don't know about you guys over in the States, but over here we have volunteers. They put on a police uniform. They don't have any power of arrest other than a citizen's arrest. But they just look like a police officer and they walk around talking to people. They call them police community support officers. Anyway, one of them has been filmed, okay, on a park bench in broad daylight. Okay. He was filmed, I think this is a real one. What appears to be okay. I've put the link in. This has got to be real, surely, because I've got a picture. That's gross. The grim clip has been viewed 26,000 times. Put on Twitter.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. Checks around, see if anyone's nearby, and appears to watch something on his phone while Wow. After the confrontation, so the guy confronted him. The embarrassed officer fled the park without saying anything. You know what they'll do, don't you? They'll cry mental health. He's got a mental health problem. He's got a condition, or that's what they'll do. Check your email when you get a chance. Oh, Blake. Oh, my God. Do you know what? Everything is going to Snoop Dogg. His tumours are back, Blake. Oh, he didn't have to do that, mate. But that's so sweet. So kind. Oh my God, Blake, thank you so much. That is a lot. Oh, Blake. Oh, you didn't need to do that, mate. It was a misunderstanding, but I read it twice, and I thought that and I'm not like that, honestly, I'm not. I hope. Did Tamara talk to you? Oh, that is so kind. Everything I do on here is my own stuff, my own. You know, I bought the laptop. I pay the internet. Every single penny I get goes to the animals. The only time I was gonna, when my laptop broke, which is still struggling, was when people donated and said, right, put this towards your laptop, which was incredibly kind. And I did put it towards a laptop. Hello, Huggy Pacino Effect. I've not seen you for ages. Give you a wrench. Check out his channel. He's got a channel as well. He uploads. Anyone, just check out each other's channels if you upload. Just feel free. Plastic Police. Yeah, they are. YTS Coppers, lol. Oh, thank you so much, Blake. Thank you. But you know, when I did put the money aside for the laptop, I ended up spending it on Lulu. But no, that's a lot, Blake. That's a lot. But thank you so much. That's so kind. That's Ninny That's yeah. I swear to God, Lind, I'm going to put it in here now. So Ninnywigs is asleep at the moment, but I don't know what they're going to do. I've been giving him some of Scooby's antibiotics that Sid paid for. By the way, hang on, I'm just going to put this in. Thank you, Sid. Do you know what, Sid, right? Ever since you did that for Scooby-Doo, yeah, he's had an upset tummy, but he's been a lot calmer, and it's yeah. Right, okay, let me just put this in for Lindsay. Okay, I'm going to put this link in for Lindsay or anyone in America who want to know a little bit more. Now, this is the official government website, so you're going to see a lot of spiel, so read between the lines. Basically, they put a uniform on, they have no powers, but they are like, what's the word? A deterrent. They think that the baddies will see a police officer and panic when they just laugh at them. Plastic police, yeah. I know someone that used to do it. They do full-time jobs. It's not their job. They have a full-time job. They'll do it on like a weekend or after work. Yeah, Lindsay is so knowledgeable about common law. We did do a stream once, and I'd love to do it again because I know that Lindsay's learning every single day. Aren't you, Linton? She's more and more knowledgeable. Is it true, Linz? I know I'm going off topic, but is it true that we are in maritime law and we shouldn't be? This is what I was reading up a few years ago, that we are in maritime law and we should be in common law. But they use maritime law as a way of controlling us, which is why a lot of the words in the law that we're using now have got words in related to the seas and to boats and ships and whatever. I might be wrong, hon, but yeah, thank you so much, Blake. I'm still quite shocked about everything. I have spoken to Tamara, not spoken to, but email, and I'm just really hurt for her. I just want to say this. I'm not going to get into it, but Tamara is the kindest, sweetest person I have ever known in my entire life. She's apart from her and Heather Ann. Heather Ann is the sweetest, kindest person I've ever met in my entire life. So you put them two together, and they're on par. Now, all of you are the sweetest, kindest people because you're all my friends. But you guys aren't being attacked and called nasty things. And if you were, I would be jumping to your defence, put it that way. But Tamara is really, Tamara Hathaway, Philippines. She's lovely. She is such a kind lady. And she's being attacked, and it's not on. It's not fair. It's not right. And it's not true. It's slanderous lies. And I don't like that. She's a really lovely lady. And Blake knows I'm telling the truth, don't you, Blake? And Heather Ann knows her. They've known her for years, apparently. They've known each other. So I'm sorry, but leave Tamara alone, please. Yeah. to be honest with you, Blake, I'm not saying I told you so, because I don't do I told you so's, but I seen this a few months ago, and this is why I had to step away. I wasn't being cruel when I stepped away. I seen it happening, and I was the first one under attack, and I said at the time I had to unsubscribe and I had to step away because I could see what was happening. Oh, I know, and me, I've known him for about 4 years. It's Tramadol in the house. Oh, mate. I'm out of favour, apparently. Lol. To be honest with you, I'm glad in a way, because it was just too much drama. Yeah, it was. The group I've been working with, I know what, and these names are so funny. The group I've been working with has been sending notices and affidavits of maladministration. Really? Yeah. Linz, would you do another stream at all? Just me and you, hun? Because I love interviewing you. Oh, she probably does. I don't know. I don't hate her. Lol. Well, every single thing of the accusations coming from that person I can disprove, and I've sent their money back as well. See, do you know what I'm talking about? I've sent the money back in full. Every single thing she's saying isn't true. And I was a bit disappointed, to say the least, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to... Oh, brilliant, Linz. I'm not going to get involved in it. I'm done. I don't want to get involved in any of these drama streams. And it was getting too negative. All I seen was drama, drama, drama. Trolls, 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 trolls. Ignore the trolls. Don't talk about them. Do something else. And it was, yeah, too much negativity. So, no, not constantly. It's not tramadol. Yeah, it's a balancing act. I agree. Rachel snuck in. There we go. Oh, but yeah, I don't want all the negative. Yeah, exactly, Sid. And I didn't even know about it either. It happened when I got told after. I sent it back, as you know. I'll tell you what, Sid. Just to make me feel better, for my own sanity, I am going to send you a thing. But yeah, I've sent it back. It's the tramadol talking bud. These names, Blake, aren't they funny? Oh my God, Linz, that would be amazing. When are you free? Cosmic, well, did anybody see that video about the police refusing to patrol Russian held? No. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Right, let's get back to this. So, again, I think that might be real. I don't know what you guys think. Let's have a look at the spaced out section, because this is that ridiculously and crazy. How are we going to know whether they're April Fools or not? This is why I did this on the Curious Bunny. Jack, this is your last chance now to get 1 hour nap in. Jack. Hey, Littlin.
Yeah.
This is your last ditch attempt of a nap. Why don't you go and have a little nap? Because the car journey is only half an hour. Littlin.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
The car journey is only half an hour. Why don't you go and have a little lie down? Can you see how I do mother him? And I know you're probably laughing at me thinking, I know, Sid, thank you, but I still want to show you. I meant to at the time and I didn't. A donation is a donation, but sometimes accepting something can feel like doing a deal with the devil. Yeah, so I got given something by somebody and told after, and that person is now... I got given it a week after my bunny died, right? A week later. I also had my tattoo that I had booked from February 2020, and I only owed £30 on it because I booked it and I was supposed to be having it before the lockdown. I had my tattoo. That night when I got home, we took Miffy to the vets, and we had to have her put to sleep. We didn't know we were going to have her put to sleep. Then a week later, got all the proof of this, got all the dates. Somebody gave me a donation and sent me a message saying, I've sent you £50. And I was like, well, that's yours, but wow, thank you. That was for Miffy's cremation. Fast forward another month or so, I don't know how long it was, maybe a few weeks, I don't know. That person fell out with me, okay? I'm not going to go into that now because it's not something I want to talk about because it's a police matter. But anyway, so that person fell out with me and then is now going around saying on panels that I took her money and spent it on a tattoo while my rabbit died, which isn't true because I already had the tattoo a week before. I've got the dates and everything. I've got the messages, the dates, everything is there in black and white. And the tattoo was booked and paid for in February 2020 with Christmas money from Christmas 2019. £60 it cost. I paid 30 in the December 2019, or the November, sorry. And then I had 30 in my purse to pay. Me, Al, and my best mate, we all went for one, but I didn't go because I had the flu. And because of the plague was just starting, they didn't want people with flu symptoms in February 2020 going anywhere. So that's what happened. Nothing to do with the donation, but now she's saying that I took her money and spent it on a tattoo, which isn't true. It's lies, it's slander, it's defamation, and I can prove it all. And now she's saying she wants it back. So I sent it back in full, returned, refunded in full. And now she's saying she hasn't got PayPal anymore. Well, tough, I've sent it back and the money's left my bank. It's gone back to where it came from. It went on Miffy, it went on the cremation. But anyway, I'm not going to go into it because it's just ridiculous. It's too much drama. It's just constant circle of negativity. And when this person was trashing me, somebody who I've been defending for the past 18 months, let it carry on. Yes, thank you, Linz, they do. Thank you, darling. Let it carry on. So that's not a friend either, is it? So sobbed a lot of them. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But anyway, that's it really. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I don't want to get into the negative rubbish, but that's what Tranmedol's talking about, just in case you're wondering. That's what he's on about. I'd rather be honest and just say, look, that's what he's talking about. I've got nothing to hide. When I can be bothered, I will put a timeline together with all the dates and whatever, but it's just ridiculous. This person knows this, that I didn't have a tattoo with her money. I'd already had it. I think it was the 27th. I can't remember the date. I think it was 27th of August. I've got it all in my phone. That money went to the vets. I've got all the receipts, the vet bill and whatever. But yeah, people just like making things up. And it's wrong, you know. If I've done something wrong, I will say sorry. But I don't think people should go around making up lies about people. And then when you defend yourself, you get called a narcissist for defending yourself. You can't win, can you? You defend yourself and you get called a narcissist and a drama queen. You don't defend yourself and you get, oh, well, you must be lying because you're not even defending yourself. The world's a strange place. I think the best thing to do is just ignore. That's what I do. I just ignore. Just goes whoosh over my head. I know that I didn't do that, what she's saying, so. But anyway, anybody want, okay then, we'll put it this way. I'm not going to waste my energy and time on making a video, but if anybody wants to see the proof, please drop me an email. I'll give it all. But no, by bogey, it's not because they were for that, you know. They were for that, but I didn't anyway. There's my email address. If anybody wants to know the dates and stuff. I know the thing is, I'm with you, iBogey, but people did give to that. Just because you've run a rescue mission doesn't mean. I get that, yeah. And this was a birthday money from Al's mum. Sorry, not birthday, Christmas. she gave us some money, and we put it. We had a treat tattoo, and every single one of mine. The reason why I have to keep going back is because I can't afford to do it in one go. I have to save up a few pounds here and there. But I'm a full-time carer. Yeah, exactly, our bogey. I'm a full-time carer. I get carer's allowance. Do you know carer's allowance is a taxable benefit? Isn't it ridiculous? It's taxable because it's not income related. They don't tax you on it because it's not enough. It's like £67 a week, but it's you're classed as full-time employed. So I'm doing the job of someone that should be on minimum wage. But you know, that's the carers are treated. I don't know how the carers are treated in your country, Blake, but here it's really bad. And if you've got a child with care needs, personal care needs, you have to pay for all of that. You don't get them any, like, you know, like on a prescription or something. You can't get the care what you need for the, you know, personal. Thank you, Sid. No, they're not. They're not actually, Stu. Income related ones aren't, you know. And PIP and DLA. It's not. It's crazy how you can go to work and get PIP. That's what they say anyway. There you go. Anyway, I'm not going to get into a benefit thing, but yeah, it's sad. And another thing is that I know a lot of these YouTube channels that take in donations. Do they tell you where it goes? How many YouTube channels tell people and put receipts of where it goes? How many YouTube channels smoke? How many YouTube channels do drugs? How many YouTube channels drink alcohol? I don't do any of them. Don't smoke. Yeah, I don't get that eye bogey. Did Oscar and Dandelion have some of the blanket? Oh, that was so funny. No, he didn't actually. But then he put his ear over her. Yeah, that as well, Sid. So at the end of the day, if I was sat here smoking and doing weed and all these other things that people do, and then asking for donations, that would be extremely, like, bad. Do you know what I mean? But I don't. And I don't do it on here or in private. When I was a kid, my mum was on an in-home care provider for my stepdad. She made very little money. It's difficult, hon. It is. They are tax deductible against your national insurance. I think if it's income related, they give you a rebate, but not on PIP. Good job and no judging, but doing any drugs, alcohol, or anything that could... Yeah, exactly. But I don't do it anyway. Jim! Hello, Jim. Let's get you a wrench, mate. We're just having a chin wag, bud, and we're just having a look at silly April Fool stories. Right, okay, so this is the next story. Now, let me know whether you think this is an April Fool or not. She paid taxes. Yeah, you do on that, but you don't earn enough. So here you can earn around £10,000, which is about $14,000 for $1,350, without paying any tax. So that is good. They've made it better. Yeah, have a look into it, Stu. I don't think you do. But the rest of them, you're right, you do. You're right. Right then, UFO shoots out a volcano on live cam footage, sending internet sleuths wild. A video showing a mysterious moving object moving slowly above a volcano has been celebrated by a leading UFO enthusiast. He's got to be that guy, as that Scott Warren, who believes it is 100% proof an alien ship of leaving Earth. So this was April Fool's, okay, 7:52 this morning. So let's have a gander. Why is it right? Why am I reading this story and seeing a video of Prince Charles? Let me come back out and go back in. I'm wondering whether it's been playing while we've been talking and it's gone past it. Hold on. I want to see this video. No, this might... No, what could happen if we discover alien life? Look at those little green men. Oh, it's just some... Is that guy, that UFO person? Is that Nick Pope? I don't know. Anyway, I want to see footage of this. Right then, internet enthusiasts. The surprising footage was taken at the volcano Popocatépetl in Mexico. Appears to I don't know, a large object with 3 separate strands moving slowly across the sky. Let's have a gander. Okay, so there's the, I don't know, where's the volcano? 3 little looks like fire to me. Yeah, here we go. It was recorded on a permanent camera monitoring the volcano at 4:50 a.m. on Tuesday. UFO fanatic Scott Waring, from Taiwan, they usually call him UFO expert. They're now calling him a UFO fanatic, so they've downgraded him. If anyone wants to know who Scott Waring is, he has a channel, UFO Daily Sightings. An American dude. It's a little bit balmy. Mr. Underbelly knows him quite well. Describing the incident and giving his theory on the mysterious occurrence in a blog post this week, he wrote, and the Daily Star love him, they're always showing stuff. The object moved slowly. It was huge, like a single winged craft. So let's just see whether we can see this. I want to see the footage. I can't see a single winged craft. Let me just see if I can find the video. I can't see chat a sec. So just, if you're talking to me, I can't see it. I want to try and find this video. This is the sort of stuff that will be real. Well, not real, but, would have been on there anyway. Okay, here he is, this dude.
Hey guys, you're looking at a UFO passing.
Oh, God, shut up. Let's see if I can find it. It's not even made it onto his channel. That I can see anyway.
It smelled like April Fool's when we did the video.
What?
It smelled like April Fool's.
It smells like a... Hello, Louise, beautiful lady.
It smelled like a fake.
Right. What? Are you talking about the game or me?
No, I'm talking about you.
You're talking about me. Oh, you mean the oh, okay. You think that's an April Fool?
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that is, Sid. Are you waiting for the trolls to come in? People think doing drugs and alcohol is so cool. Sorry, but you're part of the system. Yeah. Cosmic, she's healthy and helps animals. Who? Me? Ah. Pub husband, says Jim. Blah Files. Rachel. Cosmic War Toad. First thing I thought. Thanks for the wrench. My pleasure, my friend. Beautiful. Hello, Louise, my darling. We've been worried about you. I think Grumpy's been worried. Grumpy Grandad, look who's here. I'm hoping he's like, where's Lee? Better late than never. Hello, sweetheart. I've got to go. I've got to get ready soon. Louise, yeah, Louise, am I allowed to tell anybody or not? I won't. I just want to know whether you want me to tell anybody, because then we can all give you support and love, but I totally get it if not. They have you all addicted to alcohol and caffeine. Yeah, they do. But I do like my cup of tea, I'm not going to lie. So everyone's saying hello to each other. Okay, so what do we reckon? Do we reckon this is an April Fool? Because that is not on his channel, so I think this is fake. Because surely he'd have the video on his channel, wouldn't he? April Fools.
You make a video and you don't put it on your channel. That's a little bit sus.
Yeah, and the newspaper have said that he did it. Let's have a look. So this spaced out section, as we know, regulars will know it. It's always crazy stuff, but I think another one here, I think this is another April Fool. Scientists sent racing nude pics of humans to space in the hope of attracting aliens.
That won't work.
I think this is an April Fool, Jack. Do you?
An April Fool prank.
I think this is silly.
See the April Fool video.
Sugar is the biggest. Yeah, it is. Oh, Louise. Okay, I'm not going to go into too many details, but Louise has just very recently suffered a loss. Oh dear, says Jim.
A loss in what?
No, Jack, someone's passed away.
Oh.
Okay.
that what you mean?
Yeah, I did. If someone says someone suffered a loss, it means someone's passed away, maybe a pet or a family member or a friend. So Louise has suffered a loss in the family, God family. So that's why Louise hasn't been on. She has been listening though, but she's. So if anyone's wondering why Louise isn't a normal self, it's 12,000 standard tax rate. Oh, is it, Sid? It's gone up. That's why Louise hasn't been about. But if we can all give Louise our love and support and prayers, it's heartbreaking. They were young as well, which is harder. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rachel, sweetheart. Yeah, I think I didn't want to say anything, Louise, without, getting. But also, I think if people know, then they'll know that you're not going to be your normal jokey self. Do you know what I mean? A team of scientists want to shoot a cartoon of two naked people into deep space in the hopes of it reaching extraterrestrial life. It could be quite a rude introduction to. I think this is an April. The thing is, with the spaced out section of the Daily Star, they could all be April Fools, but I do.
That is definitely April Fool's woman. Oh, that's what they mean by cartoon naked.
Yeah, I don't. April Fools people.
That is not cartoon. That is Hannah John.
There's an alien, a baddie alien.
Alien with I'm a human in a boy. I don't know. It's a boy alien or it's yellow alien too. Is that how they repopulate?
Well, no one knows how aliens repopulate, Jack, because we know they don't fly around little green men in space because there's no such thing as space. With jetpacks.
They need oxygen, so that's why they travel around in a UFO.
I think UFOs come from under the ground, and that is the next live stream, as well as Denver Airport is them coming from under the ground. I'm going to do that as a joint one. So we're going to look at UFOs and underground bases and Denver Airport because there's a lot going on there. That pic is on the. So is that a joke? Is that an April Fool's? Yeah, I know, Jim. I know. This is why I look at this. I love this section. It's just a laugh, isn't it? With all the rubbish, right, Jim, that's going on in the world. Like, because you're new to this channel, but you don't know my sense of humour yet or anything like that, right? With all the rubbish that's going on in the world, we have to laugh and we have to look at this craziness, and that's why we do it here. Aliens abducting humans and living on Earth before full invasion, Professor Clare. I do believe they are going to go for the fake alien invasion soon. Alien hybrid beings on Earth using. I believe that we do have non-human entities. Do I believe they come from outer space? No. Do I believe that we live on a spinning ball? No. But I believe they come from other species beyond what is known as Antarctica or parallel universes. I don't know.
Say, just keep going, just keep moving. Everything will be okay. Just keep moving.
Oh, wrong button.
That's what their job will be in the future. You have to try to imagine if this is coming out of people's imaginations and it's not happening. Crowd control would not be the number one memory that they had about what's going to happen in the future. It's just nonsensical.
Hello, Anunnaki.
It's beginning to change a little bit and say other things too, not knowing that other people were changing. Then they began to change a lot, not knowing what other people were changing. And what they were describing was that the ones on board who looked really, really human were coming down and trying to learn what
thank
it's
you,
like
sweetheart.
walk among us, to be human. And at that point, I knew its integration into the society prior to takeover.
Jennifer says you're very perceptive. So this guy reckons we're going to have aliens.
They are superhumans. So.
You're either an actor or you're not. Yeah, the way that I look at it, Jim, is extraterrestrial, the terrain. Yeah. Parallel universes. Are we in a matrix? Are we on a square? Is it hollow? I don't know, but I do not believe that we are on a spinning ball. I tell you what, who put a brilliant video out yesterday, and I know a lot of you don't like him, but I like him. Whether he's a shill, I don't know. But I like his content. Jack, stop it. Eric DeBay put a brilliant video out yesterday, and I'm going to be uploading it today. Now, most people don't like him in the Flat Earth community. I do. Now, look, whether he's cross-dresser, whatever, he puts some good facts out. Though he can be a bit arrogant sometimes, which irritates people. But this video was good. I'm going to stick it out. Right, Anunnaki, welcome to the live stream. Jack, you are a very perceptive young man, says Jennifer. You're going to say thank you?
Thank you.
Do you know what, Sid? Right, I'm telling you, mate, when you've watched this video, you will not believe we went to space. We didn't go to the moon. I know that for a fact. The Shoggoths and Elder things live in the South Pole. What are they? What are the Shoggoths? Is this an April Fool joke? Is there actual real things called that? Me and Jack are learning about animals at the moment, aren't we? Yeah, and oh my God, we were watching this. Jack, I didn't upload that video of me and you watching that monkey thing, and me and Jack, I hate monkeys and apes. We were looking at baboons' bums, and me and Jack were watching this documentary, right, as part of his lesson, and me and Jack were talking about it, and as I was filming it, and I filmed what me and Jack were saying, and I think it's going to be quite funny because he's hilarious. Jack is so funny. Don't we already have aliens and mutants in plain sight? Yeah, exactly. The information is relevant. The persona is an act. Exactly. Persona is an act. There you go. Thank you. Anunnaki. The 1972 Voyager Deep Space Probe vehicle has a male and female engravings on it, indicating human race is male and female, and yes, they are nude. So is that a joke or not, do you reckon? I'm going to have to go in a minute, folks. I'm enjoying this as well. It's fun. Right then, let's see what else they're talking about. We've read some of these. So with these, I think these were already here. So these aren't April Fool. These are actually really in the newspaper. NASA in space race with China to prove whether or not life exists on Venus.
Venus.
Yeah, Venus is one of the fake planets.
Venus, okay.
Wu Weiren, the chief designer of the Chinese lunar exploration program, has announced that China will be conducting their own missions to Venus. Okay, now why? I don't know what to say really. Why haven't we been back? They lost it. You need to watch this video. Right, let's have a quick gander at GB News and see if they've got any April Fool's silly news on.
They probably do.
They might do, but it is gone midday. You're only supposed to do it till midday, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh God, I hope this is an April Fool's.
It is still April Fool's, Mummy.
It is April Fool's Day, but after midday, you're not supposed to do the jokes. This is what they say anyway. It's what they used to say. I don't know if it's...
Minecraft didn't have any April Fool's?
Yeah, because in Minecraft, it could be different times. So in America, it is not midday yet. So Minecraft will probably still have some.
Okay.
You need to turn that off in a minute. When I finish... Listen. When I finish this stream, if you're not going to have a nap, you want a nap. You know what you need to do. Go and get your pen.
Get the Minecraft book.
While I'm getting ready, I'm gonna get. Where's the workbook gone? Do you remember? You've got to complete this for Amy because you've got to go and see her next week. Okay. Now, Daddy's going to start ripping up the carpet tomorrow in the bedroom. We're having the whole house done, and he's been slowly working through it all. So he's ripping up the carpet tomorrow. But what he's done, because he's took the bed apart, he's going to lean the mattress up the wall so we can still sleep on that for a bit while he's going to move it around the room. But then once the new floor's drying, we're going to have to sleep in here on a couple of days on a blow-up bed. Okay? You get to sleep with Dandelion. She might come and sleep on the bed with you. They're watching him play Minecraft. Okay, Anunnaki, take care, mate. Lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for coming in. Take care, bud. I hope you're okay. Have you got a wrench? Yeah, you have. I was referring to one of H.P. Lovecraft's novel, The Mountains of Madness. Have you seen that short story with Nicolas Cage? It was an original Lovecraftian short story that they put into a movie, and it was called The Colours of Something. It came out a couple of years ago, and I liked it, and a lot of people didn't. I'm betting next probe will have Let's Go Brandon on it. That's funny. Right then, let's see if GB knew. Right, Hugh issues warning on the new plague variant. Most transmittable yet. Don't they say that about every single one? Now, this is worrying, folks. They're starting to talk about the plague again. Now, you guys in America, are you doing this Help a Ukraine program person? Over here, they want us to open our doors. I can't because my house is too small. And allow a Ukrainian refugee, and bearing in mind there's a lot of Syrians over there, Muslims, help a Ukrainian refugee. They're going to pay us £350 a month, which is about $500 a month, to give a bed to a Ukrainian refugee. And I think it's a 6-month or a 2-year contract. This is at the same time as we've only just been allowed to start visiting people in care homes again. This is at the same time we're only allowed out. Hello, Bri. You all right, mate? So bear in mind, one hand, the plague is supposed to be tripling and quadrupling. And on the other hand, we've been told to let these people come in. It's constantly it's hypocrisy. The contradictions in this government are beyond. Was it The Colour Out of Space? Oh, I don't know. Maybe no, The Colour of Space. Did it have Nicolas Cage in it? Yeah, apparently Bruce Willis has retired, folks. What are we going to do? We're all devastated. Let's all cry. All lies. There's actually a video on ESC, I don't know if you've seen it, of someone welcoming. I think they're actors. So here we go. We've got a new version. Now, this could be an April Fool, but it was published after midday. Does anyone know if the midday rule still happens? It used to be before midday. After midday, it couldn't be an April Fool. Anyone know if that's still relevant? This was when I was a kid, I was told that. XE is a hybrid of 2 previous variants of the moronic version and is 10 times more transmissible than its subvariant. It doesn't say if it's more dangerous, though. Okay, so XE is a recombinant strain. So it's a hybrid strain. It's reportedly 10 times worse than the BA.2, which was the subvariant of BA.1. It comes as the health secretary, that little poison dwarf with the pixie ears, insists we must learn to live with the plague as the government ends free plague testing. Carers UK and the Alzheimer's Society are among those who have criticised. Hang on a minute, I've lost something. There it is. Yeah, we all want to have the free tests. Bev, love, if you're in, darling, do you remember what you said yesterday, which was really, really prevalent? You were told to stop testing because they admitted that you're positive for 90 days after it's gone. Also, Bev, if you're listening, sweetheart, don't test. Don't test. I've never had a test. They want you sticking stuff in your head. Die Hardest, yeah. Jack's not watched that yet. He's not old enough. Bruce Willis talk. Yeah, I bet he doesn't as well. Can you imagine all the secrets he knows? The KGB used to always win the game on spying using their wireless radios and collecting all the CIA radio comms. So the CIA invented the interlink by means of interesting stuff. Anunnaki always comes out with some interesting facts. Who's to say there won't be some illegal sublet? Exactly. It's okay to get grandparents say exactly. If this play right, do we need any more proof that this is a load of B? Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't be doing this. If there was a real plague, like a zombie apocalypse, for example, right? If there was a zombie apocalypse and there was this deadly disease, would you want people from different countries walking in your house? You couldn't make this up. You could not make it up. It's absolutely, it's beyond. I was saying this to Al the other night. We are not living in the same world that we grew up in the 80s and 90s, even the noughties. This world, or whatever we're in, I don't think this is the same one. I really believe, and I know you may think I'm nuts, but who cares? I am nuts. That CERN, they did something with that CERN, and we have been sucked into some other parallel world, because nothing makes sense. Left is right, right is left. Good is bad, bad is good. Evil is good, good is evil. It's gone a full circle. Can you imagine 5 years ago ever saying that we wouldn't be allowed out of our houses apart from an hour a day to go for a walk? And if we stop and don't walk, we would be arrested. That they would tape over park benches for disabled people like me on crutches with my back's completely ridiculous. My back is crushed. 2 discs missing. 2 discs gone. Spinal stenosis. Can you imagine being told that I'm not allowed to sit on a park bench in case I catch this plague? Then they bring out this miraculous cure that they tell us isn't a cure, and it won't stop you from catching it or passing it on, but you've got to have it to go to work. But it's also going to change your genetics. But don't worry about that, because we're the government and you need to trust us. Can you imagine someone coming out with all this 5 years ago? And then, to top it all off, that someone who obviously has got a colostomy bag, who doesn't know what day of the week it is running the free world. He can't get through a speech without getting his words wrong. He did a speech the other week and he thought we were in 2020. He said 2020 is going to be a great year. Hello, Tone. You're right, mate. I think Wednesday, mate, but I need to double check. I was watching this thing live a few weeks ago. I recorded it and I played it on my stream. That old codger with the colostomy bag actually said live on TV that 2020 is going to be a great year. We're going to beat this. You just couldn't make this up. And then we're actually having to change adverts because they feature a Russian teddy bear, because Russians are bad. We're not allowed to do anything. Russian ballets have been cancelled from playing the ballet. The Moscow ballet production have been banned from Ireland and other parts of Europe because they're Russian. This is not an April Fool's thing, right? What I am telling you now, as you all are aware, but there's going to be people that might listen to this after who have just come across this, and it sounds like I'm a nutter. This is all true. This is all happening. Does that sound like the same world that we grew up in? And they switched CERN on. 2010, 2011, 2012. They stopped doing it 2 years ago. They turned it off. And then look what happened. Now, apparently, CERN's back on. They've turned it back on, or they've turned it back on. I'm praying that they're going to swoosh and put us back. Just Biden being president is enough to make us believe that we're living in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, if we can all welcome in Tony and Jim, they're from David Banner's channel. So welcome, guys. Thanks for coming in. My family are effed, yeah, and me. They've all had it, but they're all now seeing the light too late. Russian people are awesome people. If any of you have been with them, because I have way back, they all hated the USSR, and they do respect their women. Yeah, I am with you 110%. I have nothing against Russians. I've been looking into what he's doing in Russia, and he's actually restoring the water to Crimea that they blocked the canal up so they couldn't get any water for their crops as a punishment because they voted to stay Russian. It's disgusting the way we're treating Russia. If you have a Russian flag in your profile picture, you'll be cancelled. Cancel culture. It is eating itself alive, to be fair. It is, because we're in the World Cup in Qatar where gay people are stoned to death and gay marriage is banned and a woman cannot show her legs, otherwise she'll be stoned in the streets. So now the woke people who were taking the knee for George Floyd in a different country, who was killed by a copper that wasn't actually white, technically he was some sort of Mexican, and to top it all off was no racial slur involved, and a white man died 2 months before with the same way, but no one said anything, taking the knee, but they're okay to go to Saudi Arabia and play football in a country where their gay fans, stop it, aren't even allowed to enter the stadium. The hypocrisy of the left, of the wokeness, is eating itself alive. I cannot see ever them taking the knee again after this. If they're going to go and play in a country, yeah, cuts heads off. Who said that? Head choppers, says Jim. Yeah. The world has been cancelled by CERN. Statement of the day, says Stu, I think. Yeah, my dad's now got heart problems that he didn't have before. He's had 2. He's not had the 3rd one. He's not having it, I don't think. CERN is mother brain. As for B-Day, he has no brain. Yeah, he doesn't. Did I say goodbye to Louise? I don't know if I did because I was on this page. Louise, I love you so much. Please look after yourself, and I'm here for you, love. You know where I am. My auntie is still locked down. She's mental, says our bogey. Viva la Russe. Putin, so far, all I've seen is... Tony Dixon, I'm with you, 100%. It's called Religious and Politics BS. Yup. Under a blood red sky. Hello, mate. How you doing? Where's you? Right, if you come in and I've given you wrench back. I did knock a few off the other day by mistake. I have told people this. I was removing some and I was on my touchscreen phone pressing buttons on a desktop site, which is never a good idea. Give it you back now. Another guy who streams, you want to check his channel out. Putin is getting rid of the Nazis. Yeah, exactly. Since 2014, there's been a paramilitary group in Ukraine who are running the country. That actor, he's not in charge. And since 2014, Putin has been going to the UN asking for help, asking for support. He's been told no. He went to the UN and asked for help. Did Tony Blair go to the UN and get permission to go into Iraq? Nope. Dandelion, that wasn't very kind, was it, love? She's just pushed Scooby-Doo out. Come here, Doo-Doo. Come on. Oh, good boy. Doo-Doo. Right, I'm going to have to go in a minute, folks. I'm going out, you see. 59 Hadron Colliders relay. And there's probably secret ones that we don't know about. I'm good, thanks. No problem. Always, mate. Don't get me wrong, everyone have the right to believe in high powers and have the faith in supernatural and so-called God, but I was already understood in the past as your person. Yeah, everyone is entitled to their own opinion on it. I would never preach somebody else. I've got friends who are pagan. I've got nothing against that. That is, and I know a lot of Americans freak out when they hear the word pagan because of their religion, and you got to remember that is our original religion here. You know, paganism was here before Christianity. But there's not many left, but there are some. And you, Lynn's love. But I think that everyone should have a lovely day, sweetheart. Lynn's, you free Sunday night? Let me know when you're free, or maybe tomorrow night. Let me know when you're free. We'll do a common law stream, and people can take questions. Who killed my comment? The only people that can kill your comment, Stu, are me and YouTube, and I haven't touched it. What was it? What did you say? Your faith is personal. Yeah, exactly. This is what makes us great, the ability to disagree. Yeah. You've been doing well. Is that Blake? Blake's already been in. Why would he ask me that? Who is the real Blake? a bit confused. That was the real Blake before, wasn't it? Yeah. You're right, Blake. You came in this morning, mate. You came in an hour ago. I'm just. You are the same one, aren't you? But yeah, not too bad. Thank you, mate. I'm free weekends. Oh, okay. You're free tomorrow night. Putin went to Ukraine 24th Feb, 2 days after Pluto's return. Pluto? Who's Pluto? As in the. Oh, are they calling Pluto? Are you on about the? Are you on about the planet? Is that what you mean? Are they calling Pluto a planet now? I don't know. Oh, okay. Blake, I read that message, and to me, it was like someone that's just come in new. Like, hey, Penny, how you doing? I was like, he's already been in. Have I got a different Blake? I was just checking you wasn't a clone. Good, and thank you again, mate, for earlier. That is so kind. Linz, let me know if you're free tomorrow night, sweetheart, or Sunday, whichever's better. I'm free weekends. How you doing? Yeah, we have to all be. We're all individual. I've got nothing against. Okay, darling, I will do. Pluto, the energy of change. People afraid of noises in the bushes, and my friend Russell. Right, so anyway, I'm going to end this because I've got to get ready to take Jack out. Oh, look, just a quick update on this from yesterday. Cyclist trans row sparks urgent talks with other sports over tougher rules. Okay, so this is the trans. I was criticised a little bit for calling this person a she. Okay, I was told that when I said she, people were cringing. Look, it's very easy to be in chats and have your point of view, but when you're on a live stream, it's different to just writing in chat. So please don't be offended because this person wants to be called a she. So I'm being respectful of this person. I don't know whether they're pre or post op. It's a very sensitive subject. So I referred to what she wants to be called. I would be insulting her if I called her what she doesn't want to be called. So that's why I said she. But I apologise to those of you who I offended. I can't win, no matter what I do. So I'm going to say this person. Okay. It's a very sensitive topic, but the basically saying is, the question is there a memory from your body from what you were before? Do you have an advantage? Of course you do, because you're biology. When you ask this question, it is not a challenge to the fact that people want to transition. We fully respect that. But I also understand from ladies who say, okay, we don't accept this. At the moment, the Union of Women Riders are completely against this and challenging the UCI, so we are in between. So who is that are in between? Hang on. Do you know who this is? Who's in between? The president of the Union Cyclist International. Okay. Mr. Laparint or something. I don't bloody well know. Anyway, yeah. The last time Putin returned, when you say returned, I know, Sid. You missed it yesterday, mate. We talked about it yesterday. I offended a couple of people for saying she. But if I would have said he, I would have offended other people. I can't win, can I? And you, darling, I'll be live probably. I usually do a live on a Friday night, but that means I've done 2 in one day. I'll see how I feel later. So I'm going to go out now. Jack, you need to turn that off now and do your work. Okay. I only let you play because I was doing this. You are what you eat identify as a pizza. That's funny. You what, bud?
I'm gonna win anyway.
Okay. What are you doing, sweetheart? Dude looks like a lady. I'm pansexual. I fell in love with a pressure cooker, says Sid. So what are you then? Meat and 2 veg? Sorry, I couldn't resist, Sid. I couldn't resist. Anyway, I'm going to get off because I need to get ready to take Jack out. Jack, and it's lesson time before we go out. Jack, are you going to say bye-bye?
Bye.
So see you soon, everybody.
See you soon.
I'm a dickman. Jack, we need to do right. We left the voting open. Thank you to the lovely Jennifer for voting. People in chat, we left it open. We've got 20 likes. I forgot to ask people to like the stream. Please like or dislike if you don't like me. We're easy on both. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Let me just quickly, hang on a minute, grab this. I'll be doing a membership push soon as well. Thank you to the lovely members. I will be doing more stuff for you. It's been chaos after chaos. Right, let me just get this video. Right, anyone here who hasn't yet been to Jack's channel, my little boy has a little channel of what he does, his games and his stuff. We're doing a little vote. If you haven't already voted, there's 6 cars to vote for. We're going to announce the winner later on, and the winning car we're going to race it live on Hot Wheels Unleashed on a Batman map, and Jack is very excited. So far it's very close. So if you haven't already, if you've got a spare couple of minutes, only if you have, would you nip over, drop my little boy a sub and a like and vote? You don't have to, obviously, but he's only 7 and he's homeschooled, by the way, for the people. I don't know if you know this, Tony and Jim. I homeschool my son. And he's got his little hobby and stuff. And he's got a few health problems as well. And he's a little darling. Bye, Jack, says our bogey. Love you. I love you too, Jennifer. Thank you, darling. Jennifer says bye. They're all saying bye. Sid on the net says great stream. Thank you. Bye-bye. Dude looks like a lady. Want the world to revolve around his bony tush.
14,
well, I suppose, I don't know. I used to think, is it the soul? Is the wrong soul inside the wrong physical meat suit? I don't know. Or is it a mental illness? I don't know.
8,
Don't know.
7.
But I do believe that people should be allowed to do what they want behind closed doors, what they do. As long as they don't push it onto other people, I've got no problem. As long as it's not involving animals and children and they don't push it on people, I have got nothing against what people do. You know,
5,
but mental illness, says Sid. There's now as queer as folk. Mental illness.
2, 1.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, which is what this is about. There's no, telling people off for their thoughts here. There's no rational reason to change your meat suit regardless of your soul. Yeah, you're probably right. I just try and look at everything from every perception. You know what I mean? I try and look at everything in an empathic way. So how does this person feel when they believe that there's something? And until we've been in that person's shoes, should we be judging? I don't know. But I do agree. And I think that religion, when it comes to Christianity, you're not allowed to be religious. So you can be Islamic and you can be in an Islamic country and cut people's heads off and not nice things for being gay or being trans. But in this country, you can't even say you don't agree with it and say because I'm a Christian. But if you're a Muslim or a different religion, you can. It's wrong. It's against it's against what's in the Bible, isn't it? So if you're a Christian and you don't want to accept that, that's your right. And as society now, we've become so secular where religion has been taken out of it and God has been taken out of it. And it's all about humans now, human sort of messiahs. Celebrities are the new messiahs. Bill Gates are the new messiah. And it's wrong. There is only one God, in my opinion. But again, I don't say that pagans can't have their own decisions and their own choices, or any other religion. Nordic gods really fascinate me, that the religion where they believe in all these different gods, that really fascinates me. Idols, that's it. Yeah, high heels kill me, says Stu. And on that note, I'll get off indoctrination. Yeah, I could stay here and chat for another hour or two easily, but I've got to get ready.
We won the war.
You won the war?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. Right, I'm going to get your work set up. You're going to do that while I go and vacuum. Okay? No arguments. Okay, good boy. Right, take care, everybody. And I might see you a bit later. I'll see how I feel tonight. I might do a little one. See if Paz, I think Paz is working, isn't he? Yeah, tomorrow or Sunday, the Blackbroad Albatross is back at Bempton RSP. Yes, I seen that just 4 miles from me. Oh no, he comes every year, doesn't he, Tony? Yeah, we've got an albatross, folks. Apparently, it's closed at Flamborough Rocks. Is closed. If you tell someone they're stupid for long enough, that's start believing it. Yeah. Right, thank you again to Sid for yesterday and to Blake for sending a donation towards Niniwig. We are going to be, we've done a hay order and we're going to be doing a food order. Now, as you know, all my donations go towards rescue animals. I don't have it for me. Okay, I'm not one of these channels that asks for money. If people want to support our animals, they can. You know how. If you don't have to, you can if you want. And yeah, so I've got another channel where I put all my rescue animals on, so you can see them. And that's it really. Niniwig's fast asleep, so his tumour's quite bad. Love you, Sid. Right then, take care. I'm going to get off and stop reading chat because otherwise I will never go and I've got to go out. So Jack, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Love you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.